friends, welcome to Benchmark Boutique. I'm Cassandra and I'm happy to be crafting with you today. We are going to be making the Pinon Mouse. This is a fun critter that likes to hang out in the pine trees and make himself at home there. He or she is crafting today with us, celebrating crafting and critters. You can see the word joy is on their crafting mat as well as a weeding tool. You can see they're in the process of weeding the word joy. This is a fun project for the holidays or just because. It's a great helper for your craft room if you like to have craft themed decorations. It does have an optional hang tag if you want to turn it into an ornament, as well as a name tag. I know there are variations of spellings for this particular critter. I went with the one that was in the field guide that I owned. So without further ado, let's get our supplies cut out and then we'll meet here and go over the assignment.
All right, let's start building our mouse. We're going to start by adding the back ear, put some glue on the back and line it up. Now, before we attach the body, we need to add the clear acrylic ears. Make sure that the holes are cleared and start by adding the 3-prong clear acrylic ear and then the 2-prong. There is a stop pad in the back, so make sure that is your back side. Add your glue. Do not glue the ear tuft yet. You will do that in a minute. Use your tweezers, lift it up, add that dark gray panel. This is going to add depth and dimension to that front ear. Then you're going to add your pink pad and then that exterior rim of the ear flap in the same color of gray as the rest of the body. The next thing that we are going to do is add the pads for the hands and feet. And as we do that, we're going to move on to the nose and then the eyes. We're going to use an gel pen to add some highlights to the eyes once we've glued it on. This just adds a little character and dimension, makes it extra cute. And now we're going to glue together the weeding tool. Next, I'm going to use tape from a lint roller to pick up the stuff I've cut out of vinyl. I cut the design for the mat out of vinyl as well as Joy out of vinyl. You can use whatever material works for you. I just find this part works better with vinyl. Everything else is cardstock or the clear stuff is acrylic. And then you just line it up. Have your character working how you want. I want him to be weeding the interior of the Y. So I did not weed that part of the Y out myself. So it looks like he or she is doing that work in the crafting room. And then once I get everything set the way I like it, I'm going to choose to add the hang tag to make it an ornament. Up to you if you do or not. Not a wrong answer. I use double-sided tape for that. You can just use regular glue or hot glue, whatever works for you. Taking the vinyl and I'm adding it to the name tag. Again, I'm using the lint roller. That works really well for adding vinyl to cardstock without actually ripping the cardstock. Set it under a heavy book, let time pass. And then I'm choosing twine. You can use a pretty ribbon, whatever you like. I like the way that the twine adds the rustic feel to the critter. There you go. You have your mouse.
I had a great time crafting with you today. I hope you did as well. Until next time when we craft again, I'm Cassandra with Benchmark Boutique.